Hello, it's Mercy here from Dal Riata. This is Sunday, the 1st of August 2021, and this is the weekly summary. Another fantastic week in Gems of War, and mainly because we had a new faction assault, the Dark Court, and I will talk about that at the end of this video and show a team that got up there because there's still another day left of it, and it is worth having a look at. So, we'll go to the Dark Court, but first we're going to have a quick look at the guild. We had the World Event Restoring the Balance, which we have restored the balance, making it, of course, to stage 12, and well done to Lexa, I think it is, Lexi or Lexa. I'm not sure. I think that's how you say that name. And we got there fairly easily, and we pretty much always do now. Guild Wars, we smashed Guild Wars again, and we do so because we all play. So thank you very much for those who all played. Everybody did except Lex. Lex usually plays in the weekends, but fell out a bit there. But everybody well played. I am looking like I'm going to lose my Paragon position. I've only held it for 1 week, and I usually only do when I get there. Star-Lord looks like he's going to take it, and I think Nobby's going to give him a tight run as well. So it'll be between Nobby and Star-Lord will be Paragons, and then I look like I'm going to be bumped down to Champion. But there you go, that's alright. We have smashed the others in the bracket. We are 500,000 above the nearest opponent, which is kind of how it usually goes. And I was talking to another member of the guild, and they were saying, "Oh, Guild Wars, why do you love Guild Wars so much? Why do you talk about it? Why do you make us all do it?" And I said, well, it's not about these rewards here. We don't really care much about those, but we do care about the 50% bonus of XP that you get every day during Guild Wars for winning the day. Oh, look, it's a green Guild Wars. A green Guild Wars today. I haven't done it yet. Should we do it? I don't know. Yeah. Shall we? Nah. Too much pressure. Okay, so we did well in the Guild Wars. Oh, actually, we'll go back here. So we did well in the Guild Wars. We did well in that. We did well always. Let's just have a quick look at the roster. I can zoom down quickly because it's completely fine. Edward needs to cash in some of his seals, but otherwise everybody's fine. This is a bit of a mystery. After winning the table on the event, for some reason you haven't hit the weekly target for gold, which is a bit weird. I really ignore this now. Everybody gives way more than that. I mean, look at this, 4 million from Lyric, 3.6, 3.1. You know, everybody's given 3.4 from Khan, 3.37 from Joe. You know, everybody's giving masses amounts. It's all about everybody realizes what being in a guild means. I've promoted Nobby this week, of course, because Nobby deserves it. Nobby was a new recruit, and Nobby's doing awesome, and I'll be happy to see the look at it. Yes, I will too. Crap, I'm too short of green gems. 2k short of green gems. You can make green gems, can't you? You can make green gems. Pretty sure you can make green gems. Oops, yeah, how do you make green gems? You can make them with shards. Can you make some gems? Pretty sure there's another way to get green gems. I can't remember what it is. Okay, right. Where were we? Sorry, where were we in the story? I was talking about the guild and how great the guild was. Oh, yeah. What they were talking about just before is what's coming up next week. This week in the Soulforge, if you don't already know and haven't seen me talking about it, in the weapons is the Doomglaive, and you need to buy the Doomglaive if you don't already have it. And there's two reasons for that. One is it's flippin' awesome. It is one of the best weapons in the game, if not the best weapon in the game. So you kind of need Doomglaive, but next week there is a Tower of Doom event, and it's a green Tower of Doom event, so you will not only be able to buy your Doomglaive this week, next week you will be able to upgrade it to level 10. So that will be just tremendous. And there are lots of teams that use Doomglaive to good effect, those Skull teams. So highly recommend that. What else have we got next week? So we haven't got a world event because the Doomed event is our world one. The faction assault on Tuesday is the Warrens, which is a good one to do because it's actually really hard to get up there otherwise. And the reason why it's hard to get up there otherwise is because you have... Oops, that's not who I wanted to show you. I want to show you that fight there, actually. You have these guys. You have Trickster, who messes up your order of your team. And if you do get hit by Trickster, he swaps the first and the last, and then let yourself get hit again, so it swaps them back again before you finish off killing the team. Mercy, no, I have to look and see if I can get some through the kingdoms. Yes, I've been messing up my teams during the delve. I can't get a team run to the delve when the lycanthropy gems change a troop. Ha 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 ha. I finished the 500 pure run with 2 troops that had been transformed by lycanthropy to become better troops. True story. So, that's the Great Warren. That's the one on Tuesday. Anyway, so I'm talking about Dark Court. So when I finished Dark Court to 500, because I had to go the long way. I don't think you could see. Oh, you do, because I had to go the long way because I was having just massive trouble getting past this one here. Going the long way meant that there's lots more fights. So two of my team. By the time I got here, 2 of my pure team members' troops had been transformed by lycanthropy gems into something else. But wonderfully, they had been transformed into troops that dealt damage, and so I had 4 damage-dealing troops. So the last 2 fights were really easy. But so that was really funny. Just a tip with this one: you can't do this fight with the pure team. Pardon me. So don't go this way. Have a look beforehand. So if I was running the pure team down here, I couldn't get past this room, and that's because the pure team, the damage dealers in the pure team, one does damage to an enemy troop that you choose, and you can't choose Cedric because he's got stealth, and the other one does damage to the one you choose and those above it, which means you can't do Cedric because if you chose Cedric, we can't because he's stealth, so you have to choose this coin purse, and then it does damage to these guys, not Cedric. So then Cedric just keeps on casting and he mucks up your team. But as you kill these, he regenerates, he spawns bomb bots. So, pardon me. So they just keep on regenerating and you can't kill Cedric. So that's really bad. So have a look before you do your pure team and avoid Cedric when you go through. Pardon me. Too much talking. And that's about it. Wednesday, the pet is... I've forgotten who the pet is. It's probably not that important. It's a Pansval pet. Thursday, it must be... I can't remember now. Who's the Pansval class? Bard. So it's Bard, so that's good. Friday, there is a bounty, which is nice. And the Doom will still be running, so we have a good week. And on Friday, of course, there's the new mythic, and the new mythic is a Divinian Fields mythic. We've already got one, which is World Breaker. So it's the second Dominion Fields mythic. If you don't have World Breaker, this is definitely one to get. But I'm assuming everybody's going to get this one because everybody should have tons and tons of glory from the Nomapalooza. And probably you've got tons and tons of these guys as well, tons and tons of gem keys too. So I'm guessing, I got 40,000 of these guys. So I imagine everybody's going to be getting that new mythic. So do get it. They are always worth getting, and I've got try not to miss them because they become very, very hard to get, and I've got a whole video telling you why that is. So what am I going to do now? So that's the next week. Tower of Doom. So Tower of Doom strategy. Make sure you get the Doom Glaive. Level up your Doom Glaive. Buy a new weapon. The Tower of Doom strategy for our guild is that everybody does every room on every floor up to floor 10, and we do that so that you get the bonuses. You give the bonuses to all your other teammates so that if they want to go beyond floor 10 and collect more scrolls, then it makes it easier for them to get up to floor 25. And that's important. It's important to help out everybody. And after floor 10, so floor 11 and above, we post where the locations of the scrolls on chat and Discord so that you can skip rooms if you want, but do all the floors up until floor 10, and I will yell at you if you don't during that event. That's about it. I'm going to go back to the Dark Court because I want to show you a team in the Dark Court that El Diablo put in there. I was using a different team. I'm going to fight at level 500. No, I'm not. Not here, I'm not. I'm going to go and do it in the event, sorry, to get all the bonuses. This team is incredible. There is no, in my mind, there is no, there is no team like it when it comes to delves at 500. It is so fast. I had originally used 2 hiking iron guts because I hadn't realised just how awesome Zolgoth is, and it's got lots of mana generation with Thrall. You barely use Essence of Evil, and you just basically fill up hiking iron gut and Zolgoth and use them until they're dead. I use Sorcerer because it's got Rising Dark as the last trait, which ability, which has 7% chance to kill. When you kill a troop, it has a 7% chance to kill the last one, which happens a lot in a delve because you're using it so much. But I put hiking eye gut, use hiking eye gut. I had to use hiking eye gut because you get such high damage as well, so you end up killing them because of the high damage as well. But when I put my team up, El Diablo put his team up, which is this one, which had Zolgoth, and I didn't have it. But this Zolgoth makes this team so good, and I want to show it because it is so incredibly fast. It's just like, this is like nothing else that I know. Nothing else works like this on level 500 as far as I'm concerned. You want to just Thrall straight away, and that's why I use Sorcerer. You can use any class pretty much. But see, now you've got these 2 up straight away. I barely look at the border at all. When you're fighting against the faction team, take out the ones that do the damage first. Almost nobody has immunity to Devour. So now we've taken out those 2. He can't even hurt us now, except by skulls. Our skulls have gone up so high now that we can almost kill them with skulls. But you basically are just trying to. Whoa! Oh my word! How did that happen? Oh, something happened just then and I don't know what it was. That's really funny. Wow, what was that? It wasn't skulls. Unless 2 sets of... That must have been like 3 sets of skulls. Wow, that is just awesome. I'm going to retreat because I can't show you now. Wow. Talk about ruin a video. Anyway. Never seen that happen. I don't even know what happened. So somehow he killed me. So I mean, look, I've got. See, look, he only got 147 damage there, and look how much armor and health I've got. How did he kill me? And he did it. So what's he got? Inflict death mark. Did he do death mark and then? Oh, I must have been death marked. So okay, there, that explains it. So I was death marked and then died. Wow, that's really funny. Okay, anyway, let's just go back and show you this team, and I'm just going to race through. I'm not just going to stop talking now, because that was just that was just funny. Oh, so there you go. That's Rising Shadows. Just took out that second one and did it again. So 7% happens more often than you think. So it's like see how fast that team is. And of course we go this way because level 5 opponents hold no fear to this team. It's all about getting Thrall up. Once we've got Thrall up, we get Hiking Iron Gut and Zilgoth. Hiking Iron Gut first because of course you get an extra turn. Take out Glaceon. Use Zilgoth to take out anybody else. Really, order just doesn't really matter. Let's get him back in. We could have taken Skulls, but that would just slow us down by a turn. And now we finish off with Zilgoth. And that's it. So that is the hardest fight we will have. The rest are even easier because... So the interesting thing is with this team, you could farm this faction at level 500 and get like 4.9 times treasure multiplier, and get, I think your maximum gold you can get is 120 odd thousand gold from a single delve. So which ones don't I like? I don't like that guy. It doesn't really matter who you go for. So you could do that, but do you really care? No. Let's get up these guys because it's faster. Oh, Zilgoth not up. Huh. Oh well, let's finish them there, right that way. So many ways to finish them. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you just how fast this team is getting through those level 500s, because if you use this team you can probably at this stage still finish off the faction assault by tomorrow. But the pure team, although people on Discord have been saying that the pure team is quite easy for this one, I still required about seven runs at the end with the pure team to finish it off. I actually found it quite tricky. Not the trickiest, but tricky, and mostly hampered by lycanthropy, because some of the fights are quite long. And that's the end of it. So that's a delve. That's great. So yeah, so if you did all the rooms, you would get this multiplier up to like, I think it's 4.9 is the maximum for this one. And although there are not many treasure rooms, I think there's only 2 treasure rooms. There's a Cedric. Oh no, there's 3. There's this one, then there's a Cedric in one of those 2s, and then there's often another one. It's a... we might even be able to see it. Often it's... No. The pirate one. Oh, none of those are. Well, maybe the treasure upgrades more than that. Anyway, I thought it was 4.9, but maybe it's more. Might be over 5. So you get a high treasure multiplier, and if you end up in your rewards getting gold. When you get gold in here, so we didn't get any, but if you did, you can potentially get 4 times 30,000, so you can potentially get 120,000 gold from that. Didn't get any, but there was a few times going through I got 90,000, which was kind of quite nice. So anyway, that's a discussion of the Dark Court. I did want to say a little bit more about this, something that people don't realise that is worth. I know some people just go straight to 500 and don't do the pure team until 500. You can see from my scores that I usually do the pure team at least once along the way, just in case I can't get it to 500. So I do it a few times on the way. One of the reasons for that is when you do go for 500 with the pure team, you have a multiplier from the pet, because if you look at this, factions have pet rewards. Once you get above 2,000, you start getting the pet, and the pet gives you a multiplier to your pure team. So as soon as you hit this guy, you get 1, you get a 2 times multiplier. Then you do this and you get 2.25 multiplier. Do this, you get 2.5 multiplier. So it's worth doing the pure team at 200 at least once as you're going up to get that 2.5 multiplier, so that when you go for it at the 2,500, which is level 500 pure team, you have a 2.5 bonus for your pure team, in addition to the bonus from the kingdom. So it's worth doing when you do this last run, having that pet. And of course, when you do finish, a good reason to finish the court to 2,500 is to get your pet up to 20th level, because then you get to go back to the kingdom. So you go back to the kingdom and you've got your pets to 20th level, and you can increase your power level. I need to still take my Death Knight class up, but as soon as I get my Death Knight class to 60, my power level, I think actually these ones are really easy to get. I think once you've got that one, I think you end up going up to like almost 22. I think you end up getting most of these really, really easily. I think that's right, because that's what I did in Morgan Woods. Yeah, and then you get kind of stuck again because you have to get 3 pets up to level 20. So there's kind of these steps where you get stuck at the power levels. 16's one of them, 12's one of them, 22's one of them. Pardon me. So really worth getting your factions up. So I had a wonderful week. I got Hellgate up to 2,500. I've got Dark Court up to 2,500. I've got Silver Necropolis up to level 500, but not on pure team. So I'll have to wait until the faction assault comes along. This week, faction assault is the Warrens. I showed you the team before, so I'll be trying to get that up to 2,500. So that's my quest now, is to knock off each of these as we go around. And it's not easy. I don't know if I will do the Warrens. I might leave the Warrens to the next time around in 6 months' time, because the Warrens, I think, is probably the hardest of the faction assaults. So there you go. That is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I've got nothing else to say. It has been a tremendous week. It's going to be another big week because we get the new mythic, and we've got a Tower of Doom. For those who don't have the Doomglade, please make sure you get it. It is so good. But otherwise, have a very good week, and thank you very much, Guild, for making this game so fun. Bye bye.